Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Friday, the 14th of October, 2022. I'm DSP, of course, here to tell you everything that we did today. My first day back from my day off yesterday. We're heading into a literal horror-themed week where every single day I'm playing a game that's horror-themed or we're doing something otherwise horror-themed. Newly released today. So we started off today with the Level 1 podcast. I recapped everything that I had done on my day off yesterday. Got some good updates in regards to my Halloween costume and the like. Good positive stuff, great positive vibes. Had a great conversation about SCORN, which was today's new release, and a little bit of game news, all kinds of stuff. It was good stuff. All right, then when we started playing games, it was SCORN, the brand new release for right now. Played it on Game Pass on the Xbox Series X. Completely different from what I think a lot of people thought the game was going to be. It is not a first-person shooter, nor is it an action game. It is a psychological thriller full of puzzles. Like, literally, the game is a puzzle fest. I played for just under 3 hours today. I didn't even see enemies until the end of the stream. Like, maybe the last 20 minutes, enemies started showing up, and I actually got my very first weapon to fight the enemies with properly at the tail end of the stream. So, for a game that's only about 5 to 6 hours long, being 3 hours in before you see your first enemies, I think it gives you an idea. This is not an action-oriented game for the most part. It's creepy. It's gory. It's dark. It's very lonely. And what I mean by that is you feel completely isolated. You have absolutely no idea what the plot of this game is. You're trying to piece it together as you play it. Some really creepy stuff with the puzzles and things, including like body horror stuff, gore. I like it, but it's certainly very different than I think what most people were expecting. Some people absolutely hated it. Said, oh man, this is terrible. It's not what I thought. Personally, being that it's on Game Pass and you don't have to buy it, I liked it. I'm actually looking forward to more. We're actually going to continue this playthrough likely Tuesday night. Okay? So, I enjoyed it. Support was great. Views were great. Everything was great on that first stream, but I think a lot of people were like, all right, I'm glad you played it instead of me because I wanted to see what it was. This is not my cup of tea. I'm not going to play it. Well, other people were intrigued, saying, oh, I seriously thought it was going to be like a gory Doom clone. It is nothing like that whatsoever. The thing is, if I tell you about how the puzzles are, I'm spoiling the game, and that's the whole game. There's not much else to it besides the puzzles. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to spoil that. Personally, I liked it. The footage is up right now on the channel. You can give it a look. By all means, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the game. But I am going to continue that playthrough later in the week. Okay? Tonight on the late stream, it was Friday Night Fights, Old School Fighting Game Fun, and the Capcom Fighting Collection. I hate to say it, I think we're nearing the end. At this point, having played this since June, having a really hard time finding matches. When I finally get matches, the matches are either the same 3 people or insanely laggy. It's a joke. There's one guy I played today. He's in Japan, supposedly. He literally picks one version of Cammy and mashes buttons and lag, and you can't beat it. Because the way his connection works, it allows him to always have the advantage on you. So you'll be in a guaranteed setup where you can throw or you can combo. You'll be in the middle of a combo on him. And he just throws right through, as if you're not even hitting him. It's broken to shit. So, I'll be honest, today we played 2 hours. Out of those 2 hours, maybe we played an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes, and the rest was kind of sitting waiting for matches. The audience still had a good time. You guys were fun. You were great and interactive. But the whole point of the stream is to put out fighting game content. And if this game is dying, it is what it is. So I think what we're going to do next week, we are going to do one more Friday Night Fights next Friday. It's going to be the season finale for Friday Night Fights. Just think of it this way. We ended the last season when this game came out. We ended the 30th anniversary collection. This was a season where we played Capcom Fighting Collection. And it started, back in June. It's going to end this next Friday. Okay? After that, I'm going to put it on hiatus. Why? We're going to be so up to our eyeballs in new games. I'm going to, at a minimum, be playing 3 new games at a time. There's no way I'm going to be able to continue to do that and have all these night streams that are completely different. So these night streams are going to have to be a lot of my main games. I may have 1 or 2 night streams a week that aren't, but for the most part, the new games have to be the night streams. So that being said, I don't really have a place in the schedule for it after next week anyway. So let's give it one last hurrah next Friday night. Please tune into Friday Night Fights next week, and we'll see what happens. But after that, it's probably going on hiatus. Will it ever come back? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll come back in a different iteration. Let me tell you, Street Fighter 6 was great. So when that game has another beta or comes out fully, I'm very excited to say, hey, I'm playing that, and that might be something I regularly play every Friday night. Okay? There you go. All right. That was today. Overall, great streaming day, great support day, great day back. Okay? Tomorrow is a very special day because, number one, I'm not kidding you, we're having summer weather here again. It's the middle of October, and we're going to have 2 days of summer-like weather in Washington State. It's driving me nuts because, you know, it gets very hot in here. When there's hot weather outside and the sun and everything, it's going to be terrible. It's not good. I'm going to have to maybe take breaks and maybe pop Tylenol or whatever to stop myself from having heat exhaustion like I did 2 weeks ago during that Keemstar React, okay? But anyway, tomorrow we're doing something different. Yes, there is a day-long horror-themed React event as I once again react to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel. We did this several months ago. You guys liked it, but we're like, man, why are we doing this in the middle of the summer when it's kind of horror and macabre themed? You're right. So this time around, we're going to be reacting to his most scary things ever. He actually has a countdown of what he considers the scariest content ever on his channel. We're going to react to that. He is working on getting me another list of other recommended videos that would be scary for this event tomorrow. So if he gets back to me, great. That's what we're going to react to. It's going to be, you know, many hours of reacting to Rob Gavigan's content. He does macabre stuff, man. You know, oddities of creation, weird, mutated-like creatures that actually are real and exist, ghost stories, horror stories of real murder, all kinds of stuff he covers. So not only are we doing that, but then to end the day, we are going to do a 30-man over-the-top rope, horror-themed fantasy battle royal in WWE 2K22. As of right now, I got all of my fighters ready. They're all downloaded and ready to go. That is how we're going to end the stream tomorrow. A fun battle royale, okay? So overall, it's going to be a great horror-themed day. Hope you'll join me all day long if you can. It should be fun. When I return back to regular gameplay on Sunday, it's still a little weird because on Sunday, I'm only going to be doing one stream. It's going to be The Evil Within. Sunday night, I finally have to film the private react videos for my patrons, okay? So then Monday, we'll get back to regularly scheduled gameplay. It'll be a full day with Evil Within concluding. I'm going to pair that with Sunday Night Bites, but it'll be Monday, so it'll be Monday Night Bites, Bassmaster Fishing. Then on Tuesday, Plague Tale Requiem, premiering on the first stream, and that'll be when I play more SCORN on the late stream. Okay? Guys, really fun, great day back today. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you chilling with me. I certainly hope you'll join me tomorrow for what is stacking up to be a really awesome React day. Nicely themed towards the month. We're ready for creepiness and fun. I know I am. I hope you are too. Hope to see you tomorrow morning. All right, guys? Peace out. Have a good night. I'll see you in the AM. Later.